Have you ever wondered how a less powerful, less equipped force could successfully challenge a global superpower on the battlefield? Asymmetric warfare, prominently employed by the Viet Cong and the North Vietnamese Army during the Vietnam War, effectively utilized people's war doctrine by transforming the conflict into a prolonged political and military struggle that leveraged the population as its greatest asset. This approach negated many advantages held by the conventionally superior United States military, turning their strengths into vulnerabilities. The core mechanism behind this strategy stems from the People's War Doctrine, primarily articulated by Chinese leader Mao Zedong, which posits that a weaker revolutionary force can defeat a stronger conventional army through sustained guerrilla warfare and broad popular support. It unfolds in three distinct phases. First, organization and mobilization of the rural population. Second, guerrilla warfare with hit-and-run tactics. And third, conventional warfare as the revolutionary forces grow strong enough to confront the enemy directly. The doctrine emphasizes the political struggle as paramount, viewing military action as serving political objectives rather than the other way around. Practically, the Viet Cong and North Vietnamese Army applied this doctrine by integrating deeply into the civilian population, creating an intricate political and military infrastructure at the village level. They focused on wearing down the enemy's will to fight through attrition, psychological pressure, and denying them a clear conventional victory. This meant avoiding large-scale battles where American firepower would be decisive, instead relying on ambushes, booby traps, and surprise attacks that kept the enemy constantly on edge while preserving their own forces. Their strategy was to gain control of the countryside, isolate urban areas, and patiently build strength. A key element of this doctrine was the concept of the fish in the water, where guerrillas, the fish, could only survive and thrive with the support of the people, the water. This also involved a continuous political struggle, known as Doctrine, which combined armed struggle with political and diplomatic action to achieve long-term goals. They masterfully used propaganda, land reform, and appeals to nationalism to secure loyalty, making it incredibly difficult for opposing forces to distinguish combatants from non-combatants, thereby eroding public support for the American intervention both at home and abroad. Ultimately, the skillful integration of People's War Doctrine into asymmetric warfare allowed the Viet Cong and North Vietnamese Army to translate their political objectives into military success, demonstrating how overwhelming technological and conventional military superiority can be overcome by unwavering popular support, a deep understanding of the local terrain, and a strategy focused on endurance and political will over quick military victories.
If this history moves you, like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.